Okay, listen, Amarillo Little Theater, whatever show they have, you have to go. It's a must-see. I think that we have some of the best talent in our area. And Lene is here, Corey, Alex. Tell me about this show, Lene, because this is a classic we were talking about. Cary Grant was in the movie adaptation.
Oh, this is a classic. It's been around for a long time. It is a slapstick comedy, just fun. If you just want to go have a good time, it's very family friendly.
Okay,
so
good.
There's no problem there.
Is it Arsenic and Lace?
Arsenic and Old Lace.
Old Lace.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, kind of give me the premise and tell me about y'all's characters.
Okay. These two little aunties, it is their mission in life to help little old men who are sad and lonely, and so they poison them with
Oh, what?
arsenic.
No.
Yes, because they want them to be peaceful, right?
Oh,
So
no.
they've been killing these little people, and Mr.
No.
Gibbs is one of the people we killed. Well, we killed both of them, but it's very comedic, so it's not scary.
Sure.
It's fun. But these dead bodies have created a character all of their own. Alexander, tell them some of the things you're doing as a dead body.
Well, I'm stuck in this little compartment, a window seat, and I'm a tall dude. I'm 6'4".
Right, I was fixing to say,
yeah,
what?
ALT has been very kind about this set and allowing me to fit into places, and all I do is I play dead. I do a lot of body things as a dead person, just some sporadic movements a little bit, and otherwise I just lay there. So
that is hilarious. That is so funny. And Corey, tell us, you're two characters.
Yes, so I play Mr. Gibbs, who he goes to the house to try to rent a room from the two old aunts, and they decide that he is lonely enough that they would try to kill him off. Luckily,
Help him.
I may or may not escape. I don't want to give anything away.
Sure.
And then later on, I play another dead body, Mr. Spinalzo, and I'm in the same window seat that Alex is in
Y'all, that's
for a little
funny.
bit. So
not at the same time.
not
Okay,
at the same
good. I'm like,
yeah.
listen, that window seat is going to be skinny in there. Yeah.
This show has a little romance in it, and then I have two nephews, Mortimer and Jonathan is a really bad guy.
Oh.
Very scary. Jonathan's played by Zach Ohm. My other little aunt is played by Shannon Mashburn, and
Okay.
we've been friends and colleagues for over 30 years. We've never shared the stage together, so that's really
Are you
fun.
kidding?
I know.
Listen, that is cool when that
That is
happens.
cool.
Yeah.
And Peg Lovett is the queen of comedy, and she's our director for this show, and she just has that timing down, so it'll be really fun.
So tell me, y'all are so familiar with ALT, and Lene, you were going there as a kiddo.
As a kid, I grew up there. In
I
fact,
love
I
that.
memorized that phone number as a child. My mother would walk out the door to go to rehearsal and holler 345-9991. So
That's so funny.
ingrained in my head.
That is so funny.
But I was telling you that Alan Shankles directed this show, the very first show that he did when he came here.
Aw.
And I heard the story that he didn't have enough people at that time, and so he would go up in the light booth and start the show and come down and give the little speech, and then he'd run around stage and do one of the smaller parts, and
I love that.
so we can't help but think of him.
Sure, I was fixing to say a big part, a long-time part of Amarillo Little Theater. I love that.
Absolutely.
Corey, tell us, how long have you been with Amarillo Little Theater, and a little bit of shows that you have done, a little experience.
so I moved back to Amarillo in 2018 after I retired from the military, and my coworker at the time, Marley Hoggett, who is also been in the theater since she was a kid and grew up in the theater, she kind of got me involved, and the first show I auditioned for was with Peg Lovett, and it was a double wide Texas Christmas, December 21.
Oh, how fun.
And I had a part in that, and then I've done crew for Cabaret and If Then.
Oh.
And then I auditioned for this and got one part, and then we had someone drop out, so then I got to play a dead body also. So
That's so fun.
it kind of worked out.
And Alexander, tell me your experience. You're a young guy,
Yeah,
so
you know, I just fresh out of high school. Never been part of a big project like this, other than I mean, I've been in theater in high school and middle school.
Sure.
In middle school, I was actually directed by one of ALT's very own, Michael Newman, and he's been in a lot of shows, and that's kind of how I first heard about it. And then in high school going on, I played a multitude of characters from Cinderella to Jekyll and Hyde. So playing the dead guy is something I've never done before. Yeah, my mom's been a director, so theater is
neat.
just something I've kind of grown up with my whole life.
and love it. I can tell by y'all visiting that really it's something that you love, and that I'm a theater person. I love going and watching, and I just am so glad that we have ALT in our community. How do we get tickets? And give me the lowdown so folks can come watch.
So you can go amarillotheater.org, and you can get your tickets there. Production dates, they start October 24th, run 24th, 25th, and 26th.
Okay.
We take a break, and then they resume on Halloween and
Oh,
run first,
good.
second, and we close with our matinee on the 3rd.
Oh, good. Arsenic and Old Lace, Amarillo Little Theater. I love it. Lene, Corey, Alex, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
Y'all
you.
are
Thanks
so
for
cool.
having us.
Yeah, come back. We want to do more stuff.
Okay.
All righty. Good to see y'all.